Hi, everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So, this story, this lady came on TikTok. Well, she has a whole page on TikTok where she shares stories about her relationship with her fiance who lives in Nigeria. I didn't get a chance to save the actual clip, so this is a clip within a clip of a clip, okay, which is a bit sped up, so forgive me for that. But then the lady after that will explain the whole situation, okay.
Of why is corporate Lego so crazy? My fiance was told on a Friday, no notice, that he was going on a business trip through the weekend to a place far away, no network. He didn't have any clothes. I asked him, how did you get clothes? He said he put his sizes into some online portal and his company went and got him shirts and boxers and delivered it to him when he got to his destination. And why wasn't there Wi-Fi on the portal? Because my man was struggling without network.
In my next lifetime, I want to be reincarnated as a Nigerian man. And I'm going to tell you why with the story. There is an account on here. Her moniker is From Lagos to Philly. She lives in Philly, and her fiance, I guess now fiance, is in Lagos, right? They have a long distance relationship. Okay. She posts a video saying that her fiance called her on Friday, said, hey, I'm being sent on a last minute business trip. Basically, I'm heading to the airport right now, and they're sending me to a place with no network. Right. Then she says, oh, then what are you going to do for packing? Because you don't have time to pack. And he said, oh, they're having us enter our sizes in this website. And when I get there, they're going to send shirts and boxers. This man works for corporate. And she's talking about, okay.
Yeah. So everybody is telling her, babe, it's either this man is getting married, or you are not the only one, or he's seeing somebody, but the lady refuses to listen. One of the ladies said in one of the stitches that she admires the fact that the lady in America is very what do you call it? She trusts the man in her life, and she's going to give her that, and I'll give her that too, because if you like it, we like it for you. The issue is that when you put it on the internet, people can see, and people who live there are coming out and telling you, hey, this is a lie, okay, this looks like a lie, and you should look into it. If I were you, I will look into it, right? But she refuses to look into it. She refuses to listen. And I know it will get to a point she'll wake up, okay? But for now, what she's seeing is different from what we are seeing.
Madam, your fiance's wedding is this weekend. Hear me again. Your fiance's wedding is this weekend. There is no place in Nigeria right now that does not have network. In 2018, was in Irua. I was in Edo State, literally in my grandfather's house in the village, no air conditioning, vegetation everywhere, chickens, turkeys, all of that, right? I had network. My boyfriend was just like in the village earlier this year. He had network. It was kind of in and out, and he was busy, but we were able to speak. He has fucking network. He has network. He just doesn't want you to call him because he's going to be busy at his king wedding. Traditional wedding. Nigerian women, especially Nigerians who live in Nigeria, were flooding her comments. Oh my God, he's lying. You guys will believe anything. Miss Lagos to Philly is duking it out in the comments. Oh, you work at his exact company? Oh, you work with him? Oh, you know him? We said, okay, bitch. Her entire page is about having a Nigerian fiance, and I believe she is too far gone. So at this point, we just gonna wait and see. Well, now she went private because literally nobody believed her in the comment. Actually, the only people that were telling her, oh, don't mind them, are Nigerian men. This is why I want to come back as a Nigerian man, because they have all the fun. There was a man on Twitter that once said, he wasn't Nigerian though, I don't think, I don't have to lie to women. If she likes me, she'll lie to herself. But yeah, girl, good luck. Congratulations to your fiance.
I saw that girl turn her page to private, the one who has the the Nigerian fiance who went on the unexpected business trip. And apparently he didn't need to pack for it. They're just gonna he submitted his sizes, and they're going to send him the clothes that he needs for the trip. And also, he won't have service the whole weekend. The people in the comments was like, oh girl, he's getting married. Yeah. That sounds like he's getting married, girl. It's all right. We can't tell her because she already put the page on private. So, I guess I'll wait for that story time to come out. Jeez, y'all. I just want, ladies, I just want us to have more. I just want us to ask more questions. I want us to ask more questions because I have never heard of that in my life. Granted, I'm not Nigerian, and I don't live in Lagos. Like, anyway, I don't live there, so I wouldn't know. But I've never heard of that happening anywhere, you know, unless you're working for Goop. maybe that's some Gwyneth Paltrow shit, because who's gonna be like my boss, like, oh Raven, you're going on an unexpected work trip, don't pack any clothes, just submit your sizes. The way that things fit, I gotta try stuff on. I need to pack. Let me know what the weather's gonna be like. I'm gonna pack a few outfits. I'm not saying I don't have faith in y'all, corporate America, corporate Nigeria, Lagos, corporate Lagos, but how you know how it's gonna fit me? What's the temperature gonna be like to this remote place that we're going to? That's crazy. That is the most gullible. They used to say, where I'm from, they'd pick on you and be like, the word gullible is on the ceiling, to see if you look up. I did look up a few times. I did. Because what if it was? But anyway, she's looking up. Her face way, I'm not going to show you just in case I have a booger on my nose, but her head couldn't be higher. It might fall off. She looking up so hard. Like, she ain't never hear of a Nigerian scam before? Like, has she been sending him money? I have so many questions.
When he got to his destination.
Which Lagos is that? The one in Nigeria. The same Lagos we all know. The headquarters of fuckboys for the entire continent of Africa. That's Lagos. The long time didn't give your fiancé like a day's notice, 12 hours notice for him to go home and pack up a little bit of stuff. Cause the longest flight within Nigeria is 2 hours. Game. Your fiancé's law firm went shopping for him within 2 hours. Got his clothes, underwears, and all the other personal items and delivered it before he arrived. Don't give you 4 hours. What logistics company did that? I know Nigeria has grown, but not with this level of efficiency within give or take 4 hours. Hey!
And, like, why wasn't there Wi-Fi on the portal? Because my man was struggling without network.
And you truly believe that? A whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A whole weekend. They had everything else for speed dial, except the internet he needs to talk to you. My guy. Even so, just get at least 12 hours notice to fly. Your fiancé got nothing. Zero notice. I knew Nigerian men had game. This is top notch. This one is next level. I'm not going to say nothing. What I'm thinking, I'm not going to say. Tell her your thoughts in the comment. I'm not saying a word. We all firm that went to buy underwear for their employee. Hey! I watched all her videos. I thought she was a skit maker. Her videos are about her fiancé that works for a law firm that keeps him busy all the time. Yeah? This is how you're running them in Nigeria now? 30 December. Your fiancé will be very busy. This is impromptu trip, eh? This 30 December. Hey! He might as well just pack some clothes and leave it in the car so it doesn't cost his firm money.
Why is corporate Lego so crazy? My fiance was told on a Friday, no notice.
She's arguing in the okay. If you haven't watched that TikTok, please go watch it. She's basically saying that her fiance, who lives in Lagos and works a corporate job, I guess, got no notice on a Friday that he had to go to a business trip, a weekend business trip. He had no clothes with him, and apparently his company got him clothes. And he went somewhere remote with no internet. And she is arguing in her comments with people who are telling her that she's being cheated on. She's arguing. I think you know that Vogue article where it says having a boyfriend is embarrassing? I think being a certain type of woman having a boyfriend is embarrassing. And that's the type of woman.
Okay, so I've been looking at this lady. She's been on my FYP page, and she is an African American lady that is engaged to a Nigerian lawyer that lives in Nigeria, I guess. And she's supposed to be taking us on a journey about their relationship and how it will transcend once he gets here. So it's like Lagos to America or something like that. Okay. She is fighting in the FYP page to convince people that her relationship is bona fide because some of the scenarios and some of the situations she has disclosed have got people thinking that her relationship is suspect. She is trying her best to convince people that it's not. Even the counterparts, the Nigerian women, are telling her, honey, this looks suspicious. You need to keep your eyes closely and watch them move carefully. Okay? Here's what I say to this. Women that are stepping into the LDR situation with an African man, you need to come with the understanding that what you're doing is not of the norm. What you're doing is not typical long distance relationship. Okay? You have a unique one because that person is continents away. Okay? So if you wasn't who you are, and if you wasn't the one doing it, you understand that you will look at that being funny as suspect too, right? And so proceed with caution. So that's how you should look at that too. You should come with the mindset that these men do no longer live in mud huts and they have modern technology. Stop coming to the relationship like that's where they're at. They're not. It's disrespectful. And it shows kind of elitism. And it shows that westernized ideology crap on them. And they don't like that. And it's disrespectful. Okay? 3, learn their culture, learn the tribe, learn the country, learn the social economics and the social constructs and relationships between the man and the woman in that country. Okay? 4, treat him like any other man. Okay? Because that's what they are at the end of the day. The nuances that they have is the culture and the living in the environment. But from its core, they are just a mere man. Okay? So stop thinking you got a unicorn. You don't. 5, stop being so gassed up and hyper about the fact that you are dating an exotic black man that you can't see the forest beyond the trees. Okay? Stop it. I just stop doing that. Stop coming with that mindset because y'all get duped every time y'all do that. Here's the other thing. You want to come in knowing that the dollar is weaker there than it is in America. So you want to come with your chest all up like you a boss lady. And you don't mind him letting you be a boss lady by paying for stuff for him, by doing stuff for him, when you couldn't even do it for your men in your own country. So if you don't like a man depend on you, and you don't like a man to be broke or whatever that is, then you need to keep that same energy when you get over there. Don't get over there and then now you willing to sacrifice and be a supplement income for him and everything when you can't do it for your own boys, your own men. Okay? Keep that same energy. Now, with all that being said, best of luck to you. Oh, here's the other thing. Quit telling everybody everything. Stop. Because it's unique, because it has a suspect tease to it, keep your plays closer to your chest. Move correctly, not quickly. Y'all be great out there. That goes so crazy. My fiance was told on a Friday, no notice, that he was going on a business trip for the weekend to a place far away, no network. He didn't have any clothes. I asked him, how did you get clothes? He said he put his sizes into some online portal, and his company went and got him shirts and boxers and delivered it to him when he got to his destination. What? I have never experienced anything like that in all of my corporate jobs. Like, we get some notice, we get to pack our own clothes. Never have I had my undergarments delivered to me. This is just another reason why corporate Legos.
Why? Women, why? Women, why? Women, why? Why do you guys allow men to use your head? Why? Even people in the comments, they were asking her, is this a skit? Because there's no way. There is no way that your brain is fully functioning and you believe those lies. I've seen this lady's videos a couple of times, and I don't really know if she's doing it for content and engagement. But the only reason why I'm making this video is because sometimes when I go on live, there are some women that come and tell me some absurd stories, and I try to be nice. I'm not a Siri. I try to be nice, right? But some of you guys are to blame. As in some of you, the way y'all be acting slow, y'all deserve to get used. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Corporate Lagos as how? Corporate Lagos as how? Yeah, corporate Lagos is toxic, but a 3-day business trip with no Wi-Fi was able to order boxes and shirt, and you are coming to take I gave this lady, I gave her another 6 months. She'll come and do her story time on how she was used. You watch and see. And if any thunder fire anybody that donate to any GoFundMe.
Sometimes certain people have to go through certain things to learn certain things themselves. You cannot save everybody, but you can learn from them. Okay? You can't save them, but you can learn from them, and you can use them as an example to teach other people of what not to do, what not to do. That's what this is all about. But if you don't want people to have opinions about your relationships, I've always said it, keep it to yourself. But then again, there's a part of me that always, and I will always stand on this, that all those people who come on the internet and share like stories and clips about their lives and stuff like that, most of the times they already know the answer. They already know the truth. Okay? They just need the rest of us to help them not feel crazy or not think they are crazy. That's my own opinion about this whole situation and other situations that I've seen on the internet play out. Okay, most of the times they already know the answer to these questions. They already know deep down within them. They know the answer. They know that man is a cheat. They know that there's another woman. They know that he's lying. But somehow they don't want to come across as crazy. So they post it to get other people's opinions so that they may feel a bit sane. However, in her situation is different because she's defending the guy, which, yeah, it could still be that she's defending him because she posted a video. The guy is going to see the video. Okay, and she doesn't want the guy to think that she's sold him out or something like that. So she has to defend him. Okay, and I think that's what happens. But deep down, I refuse to believe that she doesn't know that she's this trusting woman who, like, she's a lawyer, for God's sake. This lady is a lawyer. The guy in Nigeria is also a lawyer. So she doesn't know. I don't know what kind of a lawyer that she is, but I find it very difficult to believe that she has a head all up there in the clouds somewhere that she believes so. Well, maybe there's a bit of magic going on somewhere, but hey, I don't want to insinuate. Like, there are some people out there who would believe the people in their lives, and maybe he doesn't give her any reason to not believe him. Okay, but then I heard from other people who stitched their videos were long, so I didn't post it. They were saying something along the lines of she travels to see this guy twice a year, and she's even posted a video about it that she spends like 4K or something to travel to go and see this man. Okay, and I just oh my God, with everything that we hear on this internet every single day. Sometimes you think that everybody knows these things, like every woman is waking up, but then you see stories like this and you're like, haha, okay, So there's still a lot more work to do. This is why I say if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But you will be surprised, you'll be shocked at the amount of women who are going through this, who think that they are the exception to the rule. It can never be them. It will never happen to them. Oh, they are so special. Oh, he dares not do that, and so on and so forth. But like one of the ladies said, he's a man, my sister. He's a man. Okay, whether he's pink, purple, he lives in America, he lives in Canada, he lives in Nigeria, Ghana, he is still a man. Okay? He's still a man. So the same way you treat all the men that you're seeing, that you're bypassing, and you're going to Nigeria, use the same thing when you see them. Use it. Okay? Matter of fact, double it, quadruple it. They are good at the charming part, but there should always be more than just that. Okay? You're seeing this guy twice a year. Is he the one paying for your ticket to come see him, or are you the one paying? And God forbid if you are sending him money. Oh my God. I hope you didn't fund a wedding. I hope you are not funding a man and his children and his wife's life. Or I just hope you're not funding his flashy lifestyle in Nigeria. Could be that he's not married. He doesn't have a wife and kids. He just uses women, and you're just one of the American women he has. And that is also possible. Okay? That he has numerous American women, and you're not the only one. And you're all funding his lavish lifestyle. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. And it could also be that, it just so happens that he's going off grid. That there's no net wherever he's going in the jungle in Nigeria. There's no net. Hey, I'm going to leave it here, but learn from her. Learn from her. Oh. Don't say we didn't tell you. How many times have I said that? Don't say we didn't tell you. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I have another video I was supposed to post yesterday, so I'll post it later today. And I'll see you in that one. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.